First at 10, a Fox 61 weather watch alert. More heavy rain and flash flooding concerns this weekend. We'll talk timing.
And breaking news on Connecticut's news station, a man killed in a shooting. Police are searching tonight for the suspects in 2 stolen cars. We're bringing you the latest.
Full justice is all the cases being closed.
Police arresting a man accused in 11 killings on Long Island. The new developments in the case, including the murder of a woman from Connecticut.
Fox 61, Connecticut's news station, begins with a weather watch alert.
We begin tonight with weekend storms making a flooding problem across Connecticut much worse. Good evening, I'm Sarah Sanchez.
And I'm Ben Goldman. Thanks for joining us here at 10. Our state could see some heavy rain on Sunday, even though flooding from last weekend's storm has left some places yet still there.
Yeah, let's go right to Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank to see when we'll get rain this weekend. She's timing it out. Hi, Rachel.
We have one round that's going to come through as we head through the evening tonight. A flood watch in effect through midnight, just because rivers and streams are already high and the ground is already saturated. Also a flood warning for the Connecticut River right into this weekend. But the showers tonight are not as much of a concern as what we're anticipating during the day on Sunday. That's when we'll see locally heavier downpours. That'll be off and on through the day on Sunday, so it doesn't rain from start to finish. But again, the bottom line is it wouldn't take much to kind of push rivers and streams over the edge with how much rain we have seen recently. Here's what the radar looks like tonight, and we have a few showers that have moved into western Connecticut. Certainly nothing that would cause flooding, but we are seeing some thunderstorms off to the west, and some of those could translate into Connecticut as we head through the overnight hours. Not a repeat of last night when a lot of us were woken up with big bangs, with thunder and lightning, but we will see some showers, and there is a chance that a few towns wake up to a rumble of thunder overnight. Again, not as widespread as last night, but still not ideal. Then heading into the day tomorrow, we get a little bit of a breather. We'll see patchy fog to start off the day. Otherwise, partly cloudy, warm, and very humid conditions. Highs climbing into the mid to upper 80s. A really soupy air mass. There could be an isolated pop-up shower or storm, but again, it's Sunday where those showers and storms become more numerous. I also wanted to mention tomorrow, with that really soupy air mass, while highs will be in the 80s, it will feel like the 90s as we head through the afternoon. We're going to talk more about the timeline of showers and storms on Sunday, your full forecast, in just a few minutes, guys.
Rachel, a lot of the floodwaters in our state are coming from Vermont, where we now know one person has died in the flooding up there this week. 63-year-old Stephen Duvall of Barre, Vermont, drowned in his home yesterday. This was the worst flooding in the Green Mountain State since Hurricane Irene in 2011. Vermont Governor Phil Scott's asking for federal help to recover from the floods.
On Monday, I'll be welcoming the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, to Vermont, and we'll survey impacted infrastructure. And as you know, last night I submitted to President Biden a request for a federal major disaster declaration.
This is the second death caused by this week's flooding. A woman in New York State's Hudson Valley was killed after she was swept away by rushing waters. You can scan the QR code right here on your screen to download the free Fox 61 News app, or find it in your app store. There we have live radar and hour-by-hour forecasts. It's also a great resource for breaking news and traffic conditions.
We're following some breaking news out of Ansonia tonight, where a man is dead after a shooting. Police say it happened on Hodge Avenue around 1:30 this afternoon. 30-year-old Abdul Jalil Humphrey from Ansonia was rushed to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Officers are now looking for 2 cars suspected in the shooting. The first is Humphrey's car, and it was stolen from the scene. It's a black 2019 Hyundai Elantra with the Connecticut license plate BK30761. The other car is also stolen, and it's a red Chevy Malibu with the Connecticut license plate BD24248. If you see either car or you have any information about the shooting, call Ansonia Police.
Well, new at 10, New Haven police say a person showed up at Yale New Haven Hospital with a gunshot wound they're now investigating. The victim walked into Yale New Haven just before 2 this afternoon. Investigators say they found shell casings and other shooting evidence on Ferry Street in the Fairhaven section of the city. Witnesses told police they heard shots fired just before 1:30. The victim's expected to be released from the hospital. Anyone with information about the shooting should call New Haven police. And new developments tonight. Police on Long Island have arrested a man suspected in a series of murders, including the killing of a woman from Norwich.
25-year-old Maureen Brainerd Barnes is one of 11 people who investigators believe was killed by Rex Heuermann. Fox's Lizette Nunez has the latest on the Gilgo Beach serial killings.
I'm very surprised that, it's in this neighborhood, but they usually hide in plain sight. It's never the guy you think it is. It's always the guy you never would think.
It's sad, but hopefully this will bring peace to the families.
People in Massapequa Park stunned after learning that Rex Heuermann, the man accused with 3 of the Gilgo Beach 4 murders, lived a few doors down from them. According to neighbors, the suspect grew up in this red home. He would often be seen doing woodwork in the garage. Police swarmed the red home on 1st Avenue. Friday morning, investigators towed a black pickup truck from the property. According to neighbors, he has a wife and 2 children.
The wife has to live with this. The neighborhood, our nice, quiet neighborhood of Massapequa Park, will now be known for the home of a serial killer, which is not sitting that well with me.
The eerie sentiment also felt in Midtown at the office building Heuermann worked out of as an architect.
I'm just in shock to find out he worked in my building, and I could have been in the elevator with him.
The arrest bringing a possible breakthrough as other cases of women found dead in that same area remain unsolved. John Ray represents the families of murder victims Shannon Gilbert and Jessica Taylor. Although Heuermann has not been connected to those Long Island murders, the family says this first arrest is giving them hope.
Full justice is all the cases being closed.
That was Lizette Nunez reporting. You can learn more about the Gilgo Beach murders, including the killing of a woman from Connecticut, on the free Fox 61 News app. You can also read about it on fox61.com.
New at 10 tonight, a Branford doctor arrested after being accused of sexually assaulting a female patient. Branford police say an investigation revealed that Dr. Michael Sheehan sexually assaulted a 20-year-old woman during a scheduled exam late last month. Dr. Sheehan has worked for Branford Pediatric and Adolescents since 2008. He worked in the practice's Branford and Clinton office locations. He posted a $100,000 bond. He's due in court August 1st.
New at 10, a Hartford man's accused of distributing fentanyl from a hotel near Bradley International Airport. Windsor Locks police say Bruce Michaud is facing 8 drug and gun-related charges. Undercover DEA agents followed Michaud from the Bradley Inn on Route 75 to the Frog Hollow neighborhood of Hartford. When officers stopped his car, they found more than 300 bags with fentanyl, 4 ounces of suspected cocaine, and a hidden gun. Michaud was out on parole. He's now being held on $1 million bond.